Hello everyone, this is H2Acon here from Online Knights, and today I'm finally getting around to what has been by far the most heavily requested episode. In this episode we're going to be looking at another group of characters. Best known for their heroics in the defense of Reach, let's take a look at the Navy Special Forces unit designated Noble Team. Noble was a team of Spartan commandos initially put together in the later stages of the Human-Covenant War. By 2552, the team numbered 6. Noble 1 was Spartan 3 Commander Carter A259. Born on outer colony world Biko on August 27, 2520, Carter was always cool under pressure, a trait that earned him squad leader. He'd been on the team from the start. Noble 2, Lieutenant Commander Catherine B320. Born on inner colony world New Harmony on January 30, 2530, Cat was Noble's second in command and resident tech expert. She too had been with Noble from the beginning, making her and Carter very close. Noble 3, Warrant Officer June A266, also from New Harmony. Born on February 28, 2524, he was a highly skilled sniper and so served as Noble's marksman and recon. Warrant Officer Emil A239, callsign Noble 4, came from outer colony world Eridanus 2, the same planet as the Master Chief. Serving as Noble's Grenadier and Close Quarter Combat Specialist, the often overzealous Emil was born on March 11, 2523. Noble 5 was somewhat unique, as he was the only Spartan 2 on the team. Thus George 052 was the oldest member of the team, having been born on Reach on March 5, 2511. His experience, as well as his impressive stature, made him a highly effective heavy weapons guy. And finally, Noble 6. Tom 293 was a rifleman, an all-rounder without a specialization. Whilst this sometimes put him at a disadvantage, it gave him far greater flexibility than his squad mates, allowing him to form the backbone of the team. In April 2552, the colony world Fumirole was attacked by the Covenant in what later became known as the Battle of Fumirole. Noble Team was drafted in to assist the local UNSC garrison in fending off the Covenant ground forces that had made landfall. On April 22nd, they joined an army task force in a rapid strike against the Covenant staging area, the objective being to destroy the CCS-class battlecruiser hovering over the staging area. Acting as an armoured spearhead for the main body of infantry, Noble Team fought their way through Covenant picket lines at a run, desperate to get to the cruiser before enemy forces could fully mobilise. Leading the charge was Noble 2, Cat B320. She had planned the strike and now led from the front, carrying the tactical nuke they would use to destroy the ship. Despite the ferocity of their attack, a Banshee assault craft managed to slip past the Falcon gunships providing air support. The Covenant fighter targeted and incapacitated Cat, blowing off her right arm and throwing her to the ground. Noble 6, Tom 293, was the first to get to her. With the bomb already primed, Tom decided not to wait for backup and continued forwards, carrying the nuke himself. After using a jetpack to get up to and inside the vessel, Tom threw the device into the hangar where it detonated, destroying the ship and himself with it. Both Carter and Cat blamed themselves for Tom's death, and due to their guilt they were reluctant to allow him to be replaced. A few months later, however, in July 2552, a new Noble 6 was finally drafted in. Spartan B312 was a Beta Company Spartan 3 who had thus far primarily been deployed alone, not as part of a team. Regarded as one of the most lethal of all Spartans, B312's record was so highly redacted that even their name was classified. The rest of Noble simply referred to B312 as 6 in reference to their designation. Shortly after 6's arrival, the UNSC stronghold Reach was finally discovered and attacked by the Covenant. Noble was stationed on the planet at the time to counter insurrectionist terrorism, and they fought alongside the UNSC garrison to repel the invaders. During the month or so of conflict that was remembered as the Fall of Reach, Noble, like the rest of the UNSC, suffered catastrophic losses. George 052 was declared missing in action, presumed dead, after opening a slipspace rupture inside a Covenant warship. Cat B320 was confirmed killed in action after being picked off by a sniper as she ran across open ground to get to a bunker. Carter A259 was also listed KIA after he crashed his Pelican dropship into a Scarab heavy weapons platform in a kamikaze attack. Emil A239 was ambushed by Sanghili zealots, and B312 was overwhelmed by enemies during a desperate last stand. June A266, Noble 3, was the only member of the team to escape Breach alive, as he split away from the group under Carter's orders, to escort Dr. Catherine Halsey to safety. As he was not one of those later rescued with Halsey at Castle Base by John 117, he presumably found his own way off-world. Exactly how is still unknown. Their sacrifices were not in vain, however. They stalled the Covenant advance significantly, aided evacuation efforts, and denied the invaders several strategically significant assets. But most importantly, Noble Team were able to transport an AI fragment from Oni's sword base to a UNSC cruiser making ready to flee the system. This fragment was a part of the UNSC AI Cortana, carrying information related to the stellar coordinates of Halo Installation 04. Without Noble Team's escort, this data would never have made it to the UNSC Pillar of Autumn, and Halo Combat Evolved would never have happened. Noble Team fell with Reach, but their heroics will not be forgotten by the UNSC. Of course, Dune's story continues past August 2552, however as he is no longer part of Noble Team, that tale will have to be told another day. Well, that's all for this episode. I realise this is by far the shortest episode yet, but that's unfortunately unavoidable, due to the lack of information there is on these characters. Aside from the short duration, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and feel free to comment and suggest any other characters whose backstories you think I should cover. Please like, comment and subscribe for more. I've been H2Acon from Online Knights, and I'll see you next time on Character Case Files.